I really want to talk about NHS Continuing Care because I have lots of clients that really don't understand very much about it. And they either feel that they are put off from applying for it, or they apply for it and they really don't understand how to appeal the decision, or they just don't know enough for it to be on their radar. So in most simplistic terms, the NHS are responsible for providing for our health needs, and the local authority are responsible for providing for any social care needs, and this is set out in law. In practice, it can be tricky to work out whether someone's needs will fall solely under the umbrella of the NHS or solely under the umbrella of the local authority, or whether they are a mixture of the two and a joint package of care is required. There is a national framework in place that all staff must follow when determining whether someone's care and support needs come under the umbrella of the NHS or are the responsibility of the local authority. And this is the document. It's called the National Framework for NHS Continuing Healthcare and NHS Funding Nursing Care. It's available on .gov website, and it's really important that you read it. You might not want to print it all off. It's a very long document. But what's really important is that you understand the rules so that as you're going through the process, you know whether something is being followed correctly or not. Because it's all about funding. Any care provided by the NHS is funded by the NHS. Any care provided by the local authority is means tested. And if there is an element of nursing care required, then an individual will get a nominal payment in recognition that some of their care needs involves health. It's a package of care that is provided by the NHS and fully funded by them. It is available to anybody over the age of 18, and it will be that they have a primary health need that might be a result of a disability, an accident, or an illness. There's no actual definition, although there is a landmark case, 1999, referred to as the Cochrane Judgment. And what this case said was that there was a limit as to what the local authority could provide in respect of a person's health needs. And there is two tests to this. There is a quantity test, and this said that the amount of health care that was provided via the local authority should be incidental or ancillary to what they were providing. The second test is the quality test, and that the health support that the local authority would be providing should not really be on the nature of what they would be expected to provide. There is a standard process in place that everyone must follow when determining someone's eligibility for the NHS Continuing Care. But basically, and more simplistically, they will look at 12 different areas of care. I'm not going to list all the 12, but just to give you a few examples, they will look at your mobility, skin integrity, cognition, behaviour. Just a few examples. The process will then look at 4 key characteristics, those being intensity, complexity, unpredictability and nature, and they will look at how they interact with the 12 areas of care that they've looked at. To be eligible for NHS Continuing Care, the process needs to determine that having reviewed the care domains and the key characteristics, that there is a primary health need, and that's because the needs that have been identified go beyond what the local authority are responsible to provide. There's just been a recent change. It used to be a local commissioning group, but as from the 1st of July 2022, they've introduced some independent care boards. And the reason why they've done this is because they are looking for there to be more collaborative working between the NHS and the local authority. You could ask your GP to instigate an assessment. If you are at home and you have a district nurse, if you're on a care home, you can ask the care home manager to trigger the assessment.